to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear, or favor. The Criminal Court 1 of the High Court in Accra has sentenced Richard Appiah, the accused in the Abesim murder trial, to life imprisonment. The sentence follows a unanimous guilty verdict returned by a 7-member jury in the trial of the former footballer who was found to have killed 2 children in Abesim in the Bono region and stored the remains of one of them in a refrigerator. The verdict was delivered after counsel for the prosecution and defense addressed the jury on Monday, February 25th. This followed by a summing up by Justice Ruby Aite, who presided over the case. The case stems from the killing of 2 boys at Abesim. The accused, a former footballer with Ekumapem Football Club, was charged with the murder of 12-year-old Louis Achimai and 15-year-old Stephen Stapon. According to evidence presented in court, the bodies of the victims were discovered in a locked room in the accused's house. One of the bodies was found lying in the room, while the other was found in a refrigerator. The pathologist testified that one of the boys died while the other died as a result of severe blood loss. The accused admitted causing the deaths but raised a defense of insanity. Defense counsel argued that at the time of the killing, the accused was suffering from schizophrenia and did not understand the nature and wrongfulness of his action. The court held he had been referred for psychiatric evaluation and was at one point declared unfit to stand trial before later being deemed fit. They argued that these actions demonstrated awareness and deliberate conduct. The prosecution called 5 witnesses. The accused testified his own defense and called one additional witness, his father. So this incident happened in 2021. I can vividly remember when the news popped out that 2 young boys were killed and their bodies were butchered like chicken or cow meat, and they were being stored in a refrigerator. And when this issue popped out, like, everyone was talking, how could a human, you have feeling, you're a human, okay? If someone should do same to you, you would feel the pain. Sometimes you don't know people, but then when you see someone going through something, like, you feel the pain for the person because you are a human. You can equally find yourself in that situation. Trust me, you are not a saint. You might tell yourself that they mean, yeah, but you don't know what will happen. You might find yourself in the same shoes of that person. So sometimes when you see people going through certain things, you feel their pain. So when this issue popped up, everybody was like, wow, a whole human got that courage, the boldness to kill 2 energetic boys, butcher their bodies, and then store them in the refrigerator. And the issue was sent to court 2021. It's been 5 solid years now. I think I said 5 solid years. Me have not forgotten about the case. So when I saw the news, I was like, this man has been sentenced life to imprisonment. Now, when this issue started, he said he was not well in the head. Someone who was not well in the head. You could kill human. And then you butchered them like meat, like chicken. And this is something that he's into. It's a business. And he does this business with top big men. He supplied human parts to top big men in this country. And this issue has been in court for 5 years. Whatever delayed this issue, no one knows. But from the beginning, he said he has issue in his head. He was trying to behave abnormally and all that. And now, finally, he has been sentenced life imprisonment. But I've seen instances where people are saying that they should kill him. They should rather give him, immediately they found out that this man is guilty for 5 years. He should be killed. There should be no way you're going to sentence him for a life imprisonment, which means or maybe in a way, I don't know how true this is, but then I was told that when someone is being sentenced to life imprisonment, sometimes they kill you. They kill you themselves. But I feel our laws needs to be changed in a way. Because tell me why this delayed for 5 years. The evidence were clear. They saw human parts in the refrigerator of this man. He specifically have a room where he commits such an abominable crime. So the evidence were clear. And then he perfectly stated himself that he's working with top big men in Ghana here. That buys the body part of human from him. So there shouldn't be something that should be delayed. In Acha 2 months. Because I remember when this man was sent to prison, he was slim. But after 2 years, even now that he has been sentenced to life imprisonment, he looks so nourished. I don't know what he's eating, but he looks so nourished. So imagine someone will be sentenced to life imprisonment. You'll still be in prison. The government will be feeding you. I'm not the right person to judge though, but I believe some crimes do not need a normal judgment. Immediately the person commits such crime, simple. And the people he mentioned, they should also go and stand. They should be taken on as well. Because I'm not sure he is in a business alone. He's in a business with people. And I can boldly tell you that we have people in Ghana who are into that business. Just as we have people in Ghana here who are into selling human parts. Tell me why a child will get missing. And then they'll go and find the child. They'll go and find the child. Parts of his body are nowhere to be found. I mean, the whole body is incomplete. It should tell you that we have people in Ghana that are into that. Like this military issue, the military man that allegedly was killed by his own friend. His head was nowhere to be found. Part of his fingers were lost, they are missing. His toes were all missing. And that case is still in court. And I will not be surprised if it takes 10 years. I will not be surprised. Yes, everyone is happy that at least 5 years, they've jailed him. Life imprisonment. After 5 years of waiting, he has been jailed for life imprisonment. But how long are we going to keep doing this? How long are we going to continue with this kind of judgment? That somebody will commit a crime and the evidence is clear, and then it has to take like a very long period of time. I know the law as it is, or as I see it, is not how it is, because it has to take steps, procedures. And so sometimes it delayed because they feel like the processes or the requirements they need, they are not getting it. So if we are not getting it, then I feel like the laws that govern how people are being jailed should be changed, or should be looked into, should be reviewed. It should be reviewed. There are certain crimes when you commit it, I don't think I was saying from our comfort so. Then they'll give it to you. When we start doing things like that, it brings this kind of, shall I say, panic. It put panic into people, and it also serves as a deterrent to others. Why is everybody hailing other countries, especially the Chinese, the Korean? Those people do not take nonsense. So if you look at a country that is very disciplined, take a look at their laws. The laws are there, the laws are working. They don't delay on it. We don't even know what took them so long. But at least, life imprisonment, he has been jailed. But can we also do something about it? The delayance is too much. 5 years, then why? I'm sure by now the parents of these young boys have given up. They've given up. When it continues to delay like this, then you're trying to paint a picture and also pass an info across that you can equally do same. I would see you cannot be or you get a very good lawyer. So please, as for the laws, I wouldn't say we don't have the laws. We have them, but they are not working. They are not working. And that is why people prefer going to the fetish priest. They'll prefer visiting Antoine. They'll prefer going to Nogokpo because they feel like that will work faster. So please, our laws needs to be reviewed. If someone is being caught in a murder case, there should be swift action towards that. It shouldn't be prolonged. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Grill.